Hello, this is Chris Barga with Active Club Solutions. Today, I'm going to share with you the release demo for the version 2017.1.96. In doing so, we have a couple major things that are coming out in this release. As you can see, I'm logged into the demo winery tasting room point of sale. Here I'm going to add, on the new order screen, I'm going to add a cheeseburger. You're asking, well, I could have done that last time. Well, now I can actually select the cheeseburger, click on it, and then it brings up the item details. This will give you the inventory name and then the notes that you have in that inventory record. A lot of wines would have like the descriptions of the wines. Anything you want to put in the inventory notes in Active Club Manager will display in the details section. Now you'll see that the note down below this, that note actually goes in the item that's put into the transaction. So if they ordered a cheeseburger and they wanted it to be no tomato, just click into the note section here and go no tomato. Okay. Now, let's say they wanted to order another cheeseburger. They brought their spouse. Okay, you can see that it actually added the new item instead of adding the quantity to the cheeseburger. That's because I added a modifier to that first cheeseburger. So maybe the second one doesn't want the no tomato. So I'm going to click on the second one, and then we're actually going to give them something else, like they don't want lettuce, no lettuce. If I could spell, but for this demo, we'll try to go as seamlessly as possible. So you see we have two cheeseburgers. Each one has a different modifier. I'm going to actually send these items to the kitchen. You can see here where they're labeled as one cheeseburger, no lettuce, one cheeseburger, no tomato. I'm going to select the kitchen printer. Actually, the kitchen printer is not wired up, but the game room is. So we're going to send that to the game room to be filled. They got a special cook in there. All right. So those are the modifiers. Some other enhancements on the new order screen and pending order screen. Everything I'm showing you on this screen can be done on the pending order screen as well. So we're going to go ahead and order a couple large fries. You'll see that this one was added the quantity because I didn't add any notes to it. So it's going to work just like it has in the past until you start adding notes to your items. All right. You can see that this actually has the arrows like the checkout screen. When you could split orders on the checkout screen, you can actually split orders now. So let's say they ordered 2 large French fries, but then they come back to you and say, oh, but one of those has to be no salt. So I'm going to go ahead and select the double arrow. I'm going to split the items. Then I'm going to go select the first one and go no salt. All right. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to go ahead and send those French fries to the printer. Going to print those out. Done. All right. Now that that is done, those would be the modifier enhancements that we were working on for this new release. Now I'm going to go to another thing that we have been working on, and that is the multiple shipping addresses. We added this to Active Club Manager a couple months ago, and now we are actually coming around full circle, now adding it to the point of sale so it can be utilized there as well. I did a search for Breezy Fulton. I'm going to pull up her record. Then it's going to fill the pickup shipping information with the default address on file. What I'm going to do now is you can see down here at the bottom they have manage addresses. So it's going to display, if they only have one address, that's going to display the default there. You can make any changes you want, and then just hit the save button and it'll work just fine. But if you hit manage addresses, you'll see that this is where you can see if they have multiple addresses. And the first one on the list is always going to be the default one. So if I try to update that, you'll see right here that this is the default address. I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. I'm going to say I want Breezy Fulton to be the default address at 295 North Currituck. I'm going to hit save. It's going to flip-flop these spots in the list. From here, I can add and delete shipping addresses. You can only delete shipping addresses that are not defined as the default. There has to be at least one shipping address defined per customer record. So what I'm going to do now is show you the second part of this enhancement. We're going to go to the new order screen using Breezy Marie Fulton's customer record. We're going to go add some wines to it. Going to hit checkout. What we're going to do is we're going to hit ship order. When you hit ship order, it's going to come here, and if there's multiple shipping addresses, it's going to show you the list of them. If it has only one, it will automatically just go fill the shipping information with that one address. So I'm going to go ahead and select Dakota Cornish. Okay. Now, if I go ahead and hit OK, it is going to add this shipping information to the transaction like it normally did. If I put the add to profile, I check this button, it will actually add the address to that customer's profile. In this case, it won't because it will find a match to that address. But if I change the information on here and put different name, different address, and we're going to go ahead and put 123 Main Street. Main Street. Going to put add to profile. I'm going to hit OK. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and check out. We're going to cash this order out. $100. Done. Close the order. All right. I'm going to go back over to the customer screen. I'm going to hit the manage addresses. And now you can see that Dante's address is in there too now because I added it to the profile. All right, that is pretty much all we have for this release. If you have any other questions, you can always contact Active Club Solutions support either by support@activeclubsolutions.com or you can call them at 877-441-2582. Thank you for your time, and you have a great day.